So for me, I'm going to talk about something very specific that's near and dear to my heart, which is humidity in our houses. As we talk about building a tighter envelope with really a good manual J and designing HVAC systems for the loads, our very high-performing houses, I believe, in this hot, humid climate, have an issue with humidity control. And I found this with some of my past clients as well, so that's one of the reasons why I want to talk about that. And your thermostat's not doing it for you. Hit the next slide, Justin. This was a couple weeks ago. Of course, this slide is applicable to today as well. It's 80 degrees out there today, and I bet the humidity range is pretty similar. And that's what it was inside my house. Pretty darn similar, 70% relative humidity, and just a couple degrees colder in my house. Hit the next slide. So, as a result, we kick on the AC just to deal with humidity at my house. My wife goes in the middle of the night and feels hot. It's 75 degrees in our house, but she's hot. And we don't really need the temperature lower. We need a lower humidity in the house is the issue. So my cheap solution, until I can do something more permanent, is my little $300, actually I think I paid $200, LG dehumidifier. It works great for my little janky house, 2,000 square feet, but I'm gonna have a hard time selling that to a client of mine in their bathroom and pulling it in and out of their garage like I do on a pretty regular basis. So hit the next slide.
You gotta empty it too, right?
Yeah, you gotta empty it too.
Put it in the bathtub.
This is what I'm recommending to all my clients. I really think it's a huge benefit to the comfort and to the efficiency of our houses. This is an Ultra Air whole house dehumidifier. It does 150 pints of water removal. It has its own separate dehumidistat that the client just sets at 50, and that's all they do. Set it once and forget it. Never mess with it again. And the best part about these systems is they're very, very efficient. 6.9 amps when that thing's running. Super low amp draw compared to an AC. My wife kicks on the AC. What do you think the amp draw on an AC is? 25 amps? 30? I don't know. It's a lot. Hit the next slide. So this is what we're doing. We're putting them, thank you to Eric for the architect-looking sketch that I could not produce. We're putting them in the attic. We're coupling them with the HVAC system so they can be distributed throughout the whole house. We're bringing our fresh air in through those as well so that in humid days we can dehumidify the fresh air that's coming in. It just makes for a wonderful system. They're not very expensive and they make a huge difference in comfort to our houses. Hit the next slide. I guess that's it for me.